Hey, what's good, dog? So today we're going to be talking about GTA 6. Now, this is something I would probably usually put on my second channel, but I'm not really uploading on the second channel right now, so we're going to be talking about it on the main channel, because there's nothing else going on the internet right now that is interesting me. You already know the vibe. We've done videos like this many times before. We're going to be talking about whatever the frick I want to talk about, okay? And I don't want to hear any complaining, you feel me? So a day or two ago, we got this teaser from the Rockstar Games Twitter account, where it's announcing the bloody drop of a GTA 6 trailer on the 5th of December. Today is the 2nd of December as I'm recording this, and I just can't help but get the weirdest feeling within my soul that there is something that is going to go totally catastrophically wrong with the release of GTA 6, the release of this trailer. Something bad is going to happen, because what have we seen in the past few years? Disastrous gaming release after disastrous gaming release. It all started with The Last of Us 2, and then Cyberpunk, and then everything else. Every single AAA game this whole decade has been dookie, and if it's a sequel to something that was released many years ago, then they're just ruining an entire franchise, because as time goes on, more people are working at, all these game companies, and then you got these new CEOs, these new art directors, and they're changing everything and making all these games worse. How could this be? Well, it's because, for example, at Rockstar North, why are there so many colored hair women working there? Look at this photo. Can you please explain to me, what do these people have an interest in regarding Rockstar Games? What the frick are they plotting over there? And it's the same thing over at Insomniac Games. You got this chick, she's the lead director of something, and she looks exactly like Mary Jane. And so maybe she's the reason why Mary Jane looks so ugly in Spider-Man 2. Like, what? In conclusion, white women are ruining games as we know it. So with that, what reason do I have to believe that GTA 6 is going to be the greatest game of all time? Because we already have GTA 5. That is the greatest game of all time, probably. I think Red Dead 2 is better. But, GTA 5 is the game to play, and it has been for a decade now. If you haven't played GTA 5, then you're not an epic gamer. I'm an epic gamer because I played that, GTA 4, Red Dead 2. I'm an epic gamer, okay? You play Animal Crossing and Pokemon? Nah, let's get some real games on your Switch here. You are not a real gamer. That was a joke. But anyway, yeah, what reason do I have to believe that GTA 6 is going to be the greatest game of all time? Because speaking of women, one of the main protagonists in the game is rumored to be a Latina female. My first thought is, wow, this could actually be pretty interesting. We've never had a woman protagonist in a GTA game before, so I think it would be very interesting to see what they could do with this character. But that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for the character to be interesting. A strong, independent woman that isn't cringe and doesn't put men down for being men. And, she does her job, she does it well, she's a feminist, but she's cool, just like Sadie Adler. We can have feminism in games. We can have women do weird stuff that usually men would do. Please, do not make it woke. And I'm not saying that you can't make them ugly or make them some specific race that isn't white. Just don't use your strong and independent woman character as to make a platform for the game to just downplay every single opinion that you disagree with for whatever reason. We're trying to have fun here. We're trying to play some games. We're not trying to be lectured on why men are bad, stuff like that. So please, Rockstar, make this woman character an actually interesting person and not just a way for you to lecture society, okay? But you see, the irony in that is, Rockstar Games, all of their games are a lecture on society. It's all satire and stuff. So maybe if you go the kind of woke, kind of not route with the woman character, then maybe you could make her a, overt feminist to the point where it's funny, So you take that satire aspect that you're so well known for, and you make a good character out of it by making her ridiculously woke and ridiculously funny, you feel me? You see, I'm just throwing out ideas here. Maybe I should be hired at Rockstar, and I could be one of their lead writers. Anyway, so that's the woman, and all the women that work on the game, okay? Now, as for the engine, I was told that the engine is going to be like an upgraded version of the Red Dead 2 engine, and it's going to have better lighting and better reflections. I don't know, stuff like that. Just normal stuff that happens when you go from a game that was released in 2018 to a game that is going to be released in 2024, allegedly. So with that, the game is going to run horribly. And I think GTA 5 already runs horribly by itself. Even with my RTX 2070 in 2021, I could only run 60 FPS on the lowest graphics in GTA Online. Like, that is literally so cringe. A game from 2013 with an online kind of mode, and I'm getting the bare minimum on a system that costs like $2,000. And now I have a 3070 Ti, so maybe it would be a little bit different, but probably not that much different. Maybe I would get 90 FPS. As for Red Dead 2, same thing, because I was playing the story mode on relatively high graphics, so I averaged like 70 FPS, so yeah, same thing. But then when I turn all the graphics all the way low, I would get 140 FPS, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. And that was on a 2070, like, I'm very impressed. But if we're gonna take that Red Dead 2 engine, upgrade it, put it into a new GTA game, have the online feature just like GTA 5, it's gonna be a recipe for disaster. I swear, GTA 6 on the lowest settings is gonna, you're gonna get like 50 FPS. Rockstar games, their games are always so heavy engine, no matter what time period. I played GTA 4. The FPS is always horrible in that. Like, there's just nothing you can do. But yeah, at the very least, let's not have a cyberpunk kind of ordeal here. I don't even know what that word means, but yeah, let's not have a disastrous release like Cyberpunk did. We want minimal glitches, an okay working game engine, a very good story like we've been expecting for 10 years, consistent replayability, and good online features. And see, that's what we're requesting, but I don't think we're gonna get it. You know why? Because what reason do we have to believe that they've been working on this for 10 years? Clearly, they have not been working on this for 10 years. They started full production of Red Dead 2 in 2014, a year after GTA 5 came out, and then they released Red Dead 2 in 2018. Very epic. It seems right after they focused on online content very heavily, and then they did the remaster of the GTA trilogy of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Now, GTA 6 is going to be the very next thing that they're going to release after all of that. So there's a chance that maybe they started production way back in 2019 for GTA 6, but there's also a chance that they started production only a couple years ago. And allegedly, they have spent $1 to $2 billion in this production process to make this whole game. It's the most expensive game to have ever been developed in history. And so maybe it's a bit of a stretch that they started production a couple years ago, because that's when it was announced last year that they were in full production. So does that mean they just started getting into the meat of it? Or did they, have all the storyboarding and all the casting done all the way back in 2019, or maybe some other year before, 2022 or something? The point is, my fear is that they have spent like no time to make this game. And what is something that we have seen for the past few years of people that spend like a year or two working on this big AAA game, it's going to be the best game in history, and then the launch is disastrous. It's super glitchy, the engine sucks, the story sucks, the characters suck, everything about the game just sucks. And then everyone forgets about it. It's a very annoying trend that I've been seeing lately. All of these studios, they've been rushing out these games just to get them out. All right, there's no wait. They're not going to spend like a whole decade working on it. They're going to work on it for like 2 years, or maybe even 2 weeks if they so desire, and then they're going to release it, hopefully get a whole bag of money out of it, okay? And then, everyone complains about how the game sucks, and they're like, what the frick, we spent 2 weeks on this, 2 whole weeks. Why is no one enjoying our game? Well, it's because you didn't put the time to perfect the game. You did the bare minimum, okay? Like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the COD that just came out. They did the bare minimum. They released DLC for Modern Warfare 2, and they made it $70, and they marketed it as a whole new game. It's the exact same thing. Just you got the Warzone 2 map, you got the DMZ story missions, okay. And so am I saying that Rockstar is going to make GTA 6 just GTA 5 DLC? Heck no. My point is that Rockstar, I really hope that they spent time working on this game, because GTA 5, they spent a lot of time working on that, my boy. So GTA 6, I hope it's going to get the same amount of polish. Let's have a good streak of good games, okay? You got GTA 4, Red Dead 1, GTA 5, Red Dead 2. Let's make a GTA 6, and let's get this poopy going, okay? Make a good, memorable game. Make something that will entertain us for the next 3 decades or something. I feel like I can go on and on. I wanted this video to be relatively short, but, you know, okay, let's step away from Rockstar real quick. Let's just talk to the game studios as a whole. Now, like I said, there's a very dangerous and frightening trend of studios that are rushing out games to make a profit, and then they wonder why nobody likes their game. You see, to me, gaming is an art, okay? It's an art form that should be respected because a lot of work goes into it, and it's a method of storytelling where you get to be in that world, okay? You get to control a video game, you get to play as the characters, and you get to live in the world that they live in, and you control all that stuff. You can't do that in a movie. A big pet peeve of mine is when someone rushes art. You can't rush art. It doesn't work like that. Well, you know, art is subjective, so maybe you can rush art, but art isn't meant to be, it isn't meant to be rushed, that's what I'm saying. It's a very sacred craft to just make something artificially. But it's gotten to the point where everyone's getting disconnected from that ideology, okay? Art isn't so sacred these days. We can just make whatever we want, and we should be able to make money off of it, and then complain when people say that the art that we released sucks. When I rush my commentary videos, and I try to just get them out there so I have my upload for the week so then I can go play video games, go watch shows and movies, go on a walk, all that stuff, I am absolutely butchering my craft, okay? I absolutely understand that. I used to put time and energy into my videos. I used to spend a whole month working on them. The reason why I rush out every single video every week, because I'm here to spread a message, okay? I'm not here to show off my artistic ability. I'm kind of moving away from that because art gets stressful sometimes. I like to do easy things every once in a while. And it's not like my videos are being presented to hundreds of millions of people like a bloody Rockstar Games game is, you know what I'm saying? In conclusion, I'm able to be lazy, but you billionaires? Nope, you're not allowed to be lazy. But yeah, my main conclusion in all this, please, you know, use all the time that you need to make your games, make your art, make your masterpieces for all to see. Don't rush it out for a profit. Make something good that everyone will laugh at and remember and enjoy. And stop hiring people into your business because they're a minority of some sort, or they're LGBT, or they're a woman. Stop that, because now it's ruining businesses when you're discriminating like that. You're hiring these woke people that don't even know what they're doing. They make horrible art. And so now only a small percentage of the world is happy. 2% of the world is happy with their decisions. The 98% that are homophobic and schmexist and racist, they don't like it, okay? You got to appeal to the masses, okay? You got to have some N-words into your art, okay? Even if you're white, you got to write the N-word into your comics, into your scripts, into your games, into your songs. Just say the N-word. So many people will rock with that because it's so funny and shock humor and stuff. 98% of the world, they'll be like, "Oh heck yeah, dude!" And then the 2% that'll degrade you and be like, "Bro, you're such a horrible person." Ignore it, because overall, you're just gonna be more successful if you appeal to the masses. So stop hiring minorities just because they're a minority. Hire people that know what they're doing, even if the majority of your staff is cis straight white Christian males. It doesn't matter, they know what they're doing. But yeah, at the beginning of the video I mentioned that I would probably make a video like this on my second channel. But speaking of the second channel, I will be uploading a second channel video there soon. I don't know when, but I played Halo Reach for the first time since I was a child, and so there's going to be a video of that and stuff. And it's going to be the first upload on the second channel in a few months. And then in January, the podcast will be returning and stuff, so you know. Sub to the second channel, follow the Rumble, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, and join the Discord server. Follow other social media. Bye-bye.